Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to day number 5 of FUTMAS. And today we have got 3 pretty decent looking players, I'm not gonna lie, of which I'm kind of contemplating doing 2 out of the 3 SBCs. So on your screens you can see that today's 3 players are Jordi Alba, 86 rated. He looks amazing but is very, very expensive. Over 200,000 coins for the left back. But again, I would imagine you would pay a similar amount if he was to get in form. However, don't forget this is untradeable, so think very carefully before you put all of those coins into a player like this. Next up we have Van Dijk. Now, this is what looks to be an addition, a change, because everyone was saying it's going to be Bakambu, and there was this leak out there. Whether or not the leak was real and then EA have decided to change some of the players, if so, fair play to them. You know, changing it up so that not everything is always spoiled on the internet is a good thing in my opinion. And as soon as I saw this item today, I was absolutely buzzing. He looks amazing, 100% going to be completing his SBC today. And then we have Junuzovic, who is in the Bundesliga, and I've got to say, for an 82 rated item, looks really, really good. He's got 85 dribbling, 84 passing, solid stats across the board. I think this could be, we could be onto a winner here for, I don't know, anywhere between 20 and 30,000 coins for this player. Very, very good deal indeed. So, what I will do is go on into the squad building challenges, and, oh yeah, I haven't done this yet. The daily SBC from last night, and I'll quickly show you that. There's 5 hours remaining if you guys are interested. This got me a very, very expensive player on my Road to Glory account, which you guys will see tomorrow. Over 200,000 coins for a player from this pack, so it was 100% worth it. But what we've got here is just 4 Spaniards from La Liga. We have 3 Argentines from the Argentine League, and then Germans from the Bundesliga. That's what I decided to do, and it gets you a premium gold players pack. So somewhere around the 8,000 coin mark maybe for a 25k pack. Yeah, you might not get 100% lucky, but you will, you know, you probably break even, right? And I'll quickly open that pack for you, just in case we get something sick. And I'll also do marquee matchups. I'll do a video about that in a couple of hours' time, trying to keep up with everything. We do get boards. Who are we going to get? Go on. Spanish, right wing. Oh, Pedro, that's not bad. It probably makes the pack back, considering he is going to be used in one of my SBCs today. I'm quite happy about that. I'll take a Pedro, that's for sure. We also get a Nathaniel Klein, who is, I don't know, there's some Prem players in there that we can sell on, and I will discard these 2. You could probably sell them for a little bit, but I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into these FUTMAS SBCs that you came for. However, we have talked about the players already. Let's go with Jordi Alba. I won't be completing this one. I'll just tell you that right now, because I think this is around 250k. That's a little bit steep for a left back for me. I've already got Prime Roberto Carlos, who obviously I paid a lot more than that for, and he will link to anyone. So I'm going to stick with the left back that I've already got in my club. But if you guys would like to look at the requirements down the left hand side, you do need a minimum of 2 Spanish players. Also, you can only have 4 players from the same league. You do need only 1 in form, but a high rating, an 86 overall rating with 70 chemistry. Now, when I'm thinking about this squad right here, I look to the right and I look, how many have I got? How many have I got on loyalty? And I've got 2 players on loyalty, but I'm only 1 chem over the actual like requirements. So if you were to just buy all of these players in these exact positions, yeah, you wouldn't get full chem. All you would need to do is bring someone like David Silva down to a centre mid or something like that, and I don't think that costs too much. So you might need 1 little position change here in order to make that one viable. But for the rest of the team then, we have got ourselves Leno in goal with Farman, and then informed Raphael on the left back. So these 2 are very much out of position. If you can find someone that would work in these spots that would get the rating up, you need 84s again, then obviously that would be your best bet. And then we go really high rated in the French Ligue 1. Now, I used a trio like this before the other day, and I came straight back to it again today. But of course, we've put in Verratti instead of Pastore that I used for one of the routes the other day. Obviously, using someone like Dani Alves and Di Maria, great ways to get high-rated players in. And of course, Verratti is going to allow you to use 1 or 2 players underneath that 86 and 80, well, yeah, 86 marks. We've got 2 84s here. We've also got an 85, another 85, 84. or, you know, that's brilliant. However, we do have someone called Mesut Ozil up here. He's off chem. I think you could possibly use... Who would you even go for? In the Premier League, left wing... Special. Coutinho isn't a special. But of course, he's not going to get the overall rating up for you guys. Ozil would. However, you might need to change this guy right here to someone different. And I'm not sure who that could be. I mean, putting Coutinho on chemistry means that you might just be able to go with, like, what would I need? Any 85 rated player? Let's have a quick look through the club. You can see how stacked my ultimate team is right now. Would any old 85 work? Jordi Alba, for instance? No. An 86? An 86 would work. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put Alexandro in there, but you could put Miranda. I think he's one of the cheaper ones. Or Pepe is definitely one of the cheaper ones. And there you go. You could complete the team like that if you wanted to. It's just whether or not Farman and Ozil is a cheaper price than Pepe and Coutinho. I don't think it is. Maybe this is the better option to go for on this particular challenge. But moving on to Virgil Van Dijk. Oh, I'm excited about this one. He looks like a really, like, usable player on the game. So I went and picked up a whole bunch of Spaniards again because I do use them quite a lot in these SBCs. They're good for chemistry. And on the left-hand side, you can see that you need a maximum of 4 players from the same league, but you can have 6 from the same nation. So that's going to help. You do need 2 Informs or Redfoot Champions players and an 84 overall rated team with 75 chem. And before we get into the players that I've used, I do have 3 players here that are on loyalty. However, I believe... if you were to get Pedro and move him to a right mid, and he would be on 10 chem with the links that he's got there, even if he didn't have loyalty, you should be okay. If you just move down, I don't know, like Adariz or someone like that, or bring Mata down to a centre mid or something like that, and you should be okay overall with that 75 chem. So the players I'm using here are going to be Timo Horn in goal with Farman and Sula. They're good options to use, cheap as chips. We then got Carvajal as 1 Spaniard, 2 Spaniard, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 up front. 4 of which are from the Premier League, 2 are from La Liga. So that is how we get around that. And then we just got 2 random informs here. I had Rafael in the club. I went and bought Belhanda because he is 84 rated, and that is exactly what I needed to get this squad up to the right level. Now I'm going to quickly just check Junuzovic's SBC because I don't want to obviously submit it and then not have certain dupes in there. Oh yeah, of course we haven't. This is like a full Bundesliga side. Just try and keep your nations a bit different because you can only have a maximum of 6 players from the same nation, and you do need a minimum of 3 Bundesliga players, 1 inform. So being this one an 81 rated squad with only 80 chemistry, you have so much freedom with this, right? So I've gone with 83, 81, 82, 81, 81, 81 again on the left hand side there. And then the only reason we've got some 83s in here is so that I can use any gold inform I want. You know, a 76 inform will work for you, and that is what I'm going to get rid of today for this SBC. So we're going to complete it, and we are going to go ahead and get ourselves Junuzovic, just because I know I've got a trade pile full of Forsbergs, of Naby Keita and stuff like that, so I can easily replenish the players from this SBC, and I think that Junuzovic looks like a pretty decent card. I think I used his regular version in starter squads this year, and he was a pretty good player. So we will go ahead and get Junuzovic very cheap. I can always throw him into an SBC along the way as well. So we'll get him, and he is 82 rated. 80 pace. That's good for a centre midfielder. Really well-rounded stats. And then the 2 important ones, dribbling and passing for a centre mid. Yes, I would take that all day long. What about the old in-game stats then? That's what I should have shown you earlier at the start of the video. I do apologise, guys. 96 stamina on him, 90 agility, 95 balance. This looks like a really, really well-rounded card. Happy to have got him, and welcome to the club, my friend. Next up then, we are going to go with Virgil Van Dijk, who I've shown you what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and literally stick him into this one so I can go ahead and unlock him, because I really, really want him, I'm not going to lie. He looks beastly. Of course, I've actually met this guy, and he looks like a complete tank in real life, just as he does on the game. Absolutely massive. He really is. He is 6'4". High medium work rates. I wonder if that will affect him too much, but I do think he looks like a good centre-back on the game. In terms of stats, 78 sprint speed, low acceleration, but 94 strength. 85 interceptions. That is looking tidy. So I'll stick him into the club, and I'll quickly go back to our squad that I started off with earlier so that I could show you the in-game stats for Jordi Alba, the only player that I haven't shown you, just in case you were curious and wondering and all that sort of stuff. Now, for a left back, there's a lot of green there. You know, there's nothing in the red, which is quite impressive. Even his shooting and passing stats are up there. His physical's not the greatest, but he's got very, very good stamina. So hopefully the fact that he's really pacey is going to just help him get back, intercept stuff, rather than have to outmuscle players, because of course, as we know, Jordi Alba is not the strongest of players on the game. So there you go, guys. That is how come this is still a... How come he's still a concept card? I've literally got him at this point, mate. Come on. Defenders low. There we go. And I've lost his dynamic image. Oh well, if you guys have found this video useful, enjoyable, all of that sort of stuff, do me a favour and hit that thumbs up button. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great day, guys. Merry FUTMAS, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.